You know what is strange?
What?
The day I finally stopped trying to sound perfect in English was the day people actually started listening to me.
That is such a real thing.
I was so focused on getting every word right that I forgot to just talk.
And the moment you stopped focusing on the words,
The words came.
that is exactly what today is about. Welcome to English with Class, your calm little corner for real English conversations. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. And today we are talking about something every English learner needs:
But almost nobody talks about directly,
believing in yourself.
and what that actually does to your English. Before we begin, we want to talk about something.
Because if you are learning English right now, there is a good chance you have felt at least one of these things.
That moment when someone asks you a question in English and you know the answer.
But the words just do not come.
Yes. Or that feeling when you have studied for months. Your grammar is okay, your vocabulary is growing, but speaking still feels frightening.
Or maybe this one. You stay silent, not because you do not know, but because you are scared of making a mistake in front of people. That is not an English problem.
That is a belief problem.
And that is exactly what we are here for today.
Today, we are covering 3 things.
What self-belief actually looks like in real life.
Where doubt comes from and why it is not your enemy.
And one daily habit that builds confidence slowly but permanently.
This episode works for A2 and B1 learners.
So if some words feel new, just stay with us.
Quick question before we start. When you make a mistake in English, what does the voice inside your head say?
Think about it and tell us in the comments.
If English with Class has been helping you, please share it with one person today. Someone who also needs to hear this.
Okay, let's go. Emma, what do you think self-belief actually looks like?
I think people hear that word and imagine something very dramatic.
Like a motivational poster.
Sunshine, mountains, someone running.
Always running somewhere very urgently.
But real self-belief is much quieter than that.
What does it look like quietly?
It looks like trying anyway, even when you are not sure. Even when part of you says, this might go wrong, but you open your mouth and you try.
That is it?
That is it. Not the absence of doubt, just the decision to move forward anyway.
And here is what most people get completely backwards.
What?
They wait to feel confident first, and then they will speak.
But confidence does not come before trying. It comes after. Always after. Never before.
So waiting to feel ready
Is the one thing that guarantees you never will be.
that one is hard to hear.
But it is true.
Let's talk about doubt, because I think people misunderstand it completely.
How? They think doubt means something is wrong with them.
Like, if I doubt myself, I must be weak.
But doubt is not weakness. Doubt is just your brain trying to protect you.
From what?
From looking bad. From failing. From embarrassment.
So doubt is not your enemy.
It is just a very nervous friend.
A very unhelpful nervous friend.
Who means well, but gives terrible advice.
And for English learners, this shows up in one very specific way.
What way?
You know the word. You practice the sentence. But something between your brain and your mouth gets very crowded, and nothing comes out.
That crowded feeling?
Is almost never about English.
It is almost always about belief.
Jake, do you know the story of J.K. Rowling?
The author who wrote Harry Potter?
Yes. Before Harry Potter existed, she was a single mother, no job, very little money, writing in small cafes because her apartment was too cold to sit in.
I did not know that.
And when she finally finished the book, she sent it to publishers.
And?
The first one said no.
Okay.
The second one said no.
Okay.
The third, fourth, fifth,
How many total?
12.
12 publishers said no?
12. To the book that became one of the most read stories in human history.
12 times someone told her, this is not good enough.
And 12 times, she believed differently.
That is not a writing story.
That is a belief story.
She just refused to let 12 moments.
Define the whole journey.
And I think English learners understand this more than anyone.
Because every learner has had that moment.
Someone did not understand you.
Or you forgot a word at the worst time.
Or you stayed silent when you really wanted to speak.
And that moment stays with you.
But here is what J.K. Rowling understood.
That moment is not the verdict.
It is just one moment.
One moment in a very long story.
And the story is still going.
The story is still going.
Emma, let's try something.
Okay.
Pretend you just received an unexpected call from an English-speaking client. No preparation. No warning.
Okay. I can do this.
The phone rings.
Hello? Yes? This is Emma speaking.
Hi, Emma. I just had a quick question about your last email.
Of course. Can you give me one moment, please?
Sure. Take your time.
Thank you. Okay. Yes. What was your question?
And scene.
My heart was actually going faster.
I could tell. But did you notice what happened?
I asked for time, calmly and politely, and the conversation just continued.
That is all self-belief looks like. In a real English moment.
Not perfect.
Just present.
Just trying. So, what can someone do, starting today?
One thing.
After your next English conversation, write down one thing that worked.
Not the mistake.
Not the word you forgot.
One thing that worked.
A word you remembered.
A sentence that came out clearly.
A moment someone understood you.
Because your brain remembers the mistakes automatically.
You have to actively remind it,
Of the wins.
and every small win,
Creates the energy for a bigger one.
one sentence today.
One conversation this week.
One moment where you chose to try.
Instead of waiting to be ready.
Emma, one last thing.
Yes.
Your English right now, at this level, is already enough to connect with people.
It really is.
You do not need more vocabulary first.
You do not need perfect grammar first.
You just need to believe
That what you already have,
is worth sharing.
because it is.
J.K. Rowling wrote alone in a cold apartment with 12 rejections behind her and no guarantee it would work.
And it worked.
Not because she was special.
But because she did not stop.
So don't stop.
Tell us in the comments one situation where you want to feel more confident in English.
A phone call. A job interview. Meeting someone new.
Write it down.
Because naming it,
Is already the first act of belief.
I am Jake.
I am Emma.
This is English with Class.
Keep going.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.